And one of the things, comrades, which must all of us appreciate is that in a political environment, you must not be intimidated by words that you are hearing for the first time and all of those things there. With time, you realize that actually this is not a big deal. You can be able to explain each and everything. So the primary objective of Umkhonto Wesizwe Party is to unite all the anti-colonial, anti-imperialist, anti-racist progressive forces in South Africa to fight for total political, economic, social, spatial, cultural, and knowledge or ideological freedom and emancipation. Number 2 is to tirelessly fight for the return of all South African natural and economic resources to the ownership, control, and benefit for all the people as a whole. And how do you then get to achieve that? It then becomes the third objective, that you then have to mobilize, to educate, to agitate, to conscientize the people of South Africa behind the vision and mission, is to win people over and to persuade people. You can persuade them through talking, but you have to persuade them sometimes through your conduct. So there are so many instruments of persuasion that you can employ. But the aim is to mobilize, to educate, to agitate, to conscientize our people, to understand that, by the way, we are not totally free, we are fighting for total freedom in the manner that is expected. Objective number 4 is to reclaim all the land and natural resources that were forcefully and violently taken. Objective number 5 is to fight for parliamentary sovereignty. What does that mean? It means that when a leadership is elected and voted into parliament, they must have the final say on the laws and the legislations that they pass. Currently, even when you are majority, even if 100% of parliament can pass a law to take back our land or do something else that is radical, some few people in the Constitutional Court can sit and say your decision is unlawful. We are saying that we must move towards parliamentary sovereignty so that majority must truly rule. Because under this constitutional superiority, the majority does not have the absolute right to rule. So as part of the objectives of Umkhonto Wesizwe is to fight for parliamentary sovereignty, which in simple terms is that the majority must rule. Yes. That once we take decisions that this is how we are going to handle certain questions, we must do it exactly like that. We will face the consequences of such. Objective number 6 is to democratically and decisively take over political power in South Africa, which will be used as an instrument for total freedom and emancipation. So now this begins to distinguish Umkhonto Wesizwe the Liberation Army and Umkhonto Wesizwe Party. The Liberation Army's objectives was to overthrow the apartheid government through violence as well, through revolutionary violence. But Umkhonto Wesizwe Party says we're going to democratically take over political power, meaning that we're going to do that through elections.